Hello, my name is Ilelabi, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to build an AI agent on Robinhood chain with GetBlock RPC. So what are we going to build? We are going to build an AI agent, of course, with OpenAI functions, calling plus GetBlock RPC. So we are going to do it this way. Anytime you do npm run agent and you ask the question, it's going to give you the response in natural language based on the right information on Robinhood chain. And we're going to be making use of the shaping RPC tools like get chain status, get balance, get block, get transaction, and get token information. If you want more of this, well, you can go ahead and add more JSON RPC tools of your choice. Before we go ahead, we have two functions, two choice for you, where you can either go ahead to our documentation and read this guide on your own if you prefer to read, and also you can go ahead and clone our guide repository. This contains code examples we've used in all our tutorials that you can actually fork, clone, and tweak it whatever any way you want based on your needs. So now let's get right into the code base. So now that I've cloned the repository, the guide repository on my local machine, so I'm going to navigate through this Robinhood agent, AI agent. Then we can do cd Robin. Yeah, I'm in the project right now. So I'm just going to explain to you what the code base does. So here you see we have a bunch of files here, of course, our .nvm, which contains the GetBlock RPC URL for Robinhood chain, and also the WebSocket URL. This is actually very good if you want to be getting streams, you want to be you want to subscribe to get, you want to be fetching regular data, and also OpenAI key, because we need it to, we want to be able to interact with our AI agent in a very natural way, and we're going to be using the GPT 5.1 model. So now we have a bunch of files, but the one that is mostly important is chain.js and the agent.js. So in this chain.js is basically we declaring our chain configuration. You can see here the RPC URL, the WebSocket URL, then we state the native currency, something basic, instead of we just loading this entire configuration in a one file. Then in the agent.js, this is where we are going to state all our functions. So here you see these functions, you see the name, this is our method, get chain status, and we give it a description. We also come here, get balance. So in case you want to ask your AI agent to check the current balance of a particular wallet address or something, then we have a lot of functions here. Get transaction, if you want to query a particular transaction, you want to know about a token deployed on Robinhood, then we have a lot of them. And then how we want this response to be printed out, the tools implementation backed by the RPC methods, basically this. And also to point to the current block, or if you query it, like, you know what, can you check this particular block number? We also want to get the URL, right? So we dictate that. And basically, these are simple. And also we state our system prompt, how we want it to be. So for example, see yourself as an on-chain agent for Robinhood, this kind of thing. System, more like an example of the system loop and how it's going to print the message. So basically something simple and straightforward. We are going to test our project out. Please note we've already stated our command prompt. So here you see npm run agent, npm run wash if you want to get the latest block streams and all that. Which I'm just going to ask the AI agent, what is the current gas price and the latest block? So I'm going to do enter. So if you see it here now, we have Here is the current network status for Robinhood. Chain ID, the latest block stamp, the current gas price, the current base fee, and transaction count. So basically, it does a basic function. So if you want it to carry out more intense operation for you, for example, you want your AI agent to carry out a transaction on your behalf, you can go ahead and add more functions. All you just have to do is come right here and add your send raw transaction, and just add it to this functions, and you're good to go. I hope you learned something, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Kudos.